fostering family. This is Lauren from Lauren Fosters, and let's talk about the social worker scramble. Okay, first off, if you don't know what I mean by that, let me explain. I look like this for a reason, okay? Which is that I woke up, saw the clock, realized that I had made the mistake of forgetting when our caseworker's visit was gonna be for this month. Because where I live, we have one every single month, and they're usually planned out ahead of time, which is like, yay! Because I have lived in a state where they just surprise you any willy-nilly time they feel like it. So I do appreciate knowing ahead of time when we're gonna have our visit, but unfortunately, this time, I don't know what happened. Normally I put in my phone a day ahead of time, a few hours ahead of time. I did not. I woke up and realized I had 2 hours to start cleaning the house top to bottom before she got here. Now let's talk about a couple of things here. Let's rewind, okay? I have not gotten a second to not look like this, and it is what it is. It is what it is, okay? So I'm gonna have to be quick because I'm gonna have to clean all this up as well, okay? But here's the deal, all right? If you don't know what the social worker scramble is, or we call it the caseworker scramble also, it is basically when you freak out and clean up your house as quickly as possible so you don't look like an absolute disaster, train wreck, dumpster fire when the caseworker gets here. And you may be asking yourself, Lauren, isn't your house always clean? I mean, you're a foster home. And I wish I could tell you that sure we were. But in this particular case, last night, we took the night off. We tried to spend time as a family instead of stressing out about, everybody did their like normal chores or whatever. But I tell you what, listen, with 10 kids, and if you didn't know that about me, you're just coming in for the first time here. So I have 10 kids, all right? I have 4 biological kids, 4 adopted kids, and 2 foster kids. And they all live here. None of them are adults and have moved out. None of them are little babies. They're all in the age where they can be tornado disaster train wrecks and really tear up a house real quick, okay? So, I mean, I can clean a room spotless, walk away 5 minutes, come back in. It's like nothing has been cleaned in the first place. So, we were on the struggle bus this morning. So I run through the house, I wake everybody up, and I just scream, everybody go to your chores as quickly as you can. And if you've had to deal with the social worker scramble or the caseworker scramble, you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? You feel my pain. So look, my house is not always perfection. And you might be saying this, maybe you're a caseworker watching, or you're someone who's not walked this journey, or you're somebody who's like, one of those sweet people that say, oh, my house is a little messy. And there's like 3 toys laying out. And who I'm talking about, okay? Because all of us don't live that way. Some of us, I swear, sometimes living with my children, I kind of describe it as like, I don't know. I have 7 sons, okay? 7 boys, okay? So it's not uncommon to find forks in the couch or like Play-Doh glued to the windowsill or anything like that. Okay, so knowing that, no, my house is not always clean. And even if it was, I would almost have to spend the entire day cleaning start to finish to actually keep this house clean. And I just don't have the time for that. So no, my house does not stay perfection, and we do the best we can. But listen, once again, maybe you're a caseworker watching this and you're saying, you don't have to keep your house so clean. We know that families get messy. Okay, here's the deal, all right? As a foster parent, we get very, very nervous knowing that everything we do and say and are is being judged every time you come over. And you may be the sweetest, most kind-hearted caseworker, but I've been in a situation where I've had caseworkers judge every little thing. And so I just assume it's happening across the board. And even when people are getting ready for home studies, I'll hear advice of, just, straighten up like you normally would. Put things away, go down their little list, but don't freak out about cleaning every little corner. No, it's okay. If you freaking out brings you the calm to feel like you've got everything under control, I say go ahead and clean top to bottom, and that is fine, okay? And the reason being is that like some of us know that there's gonna be another day where like today I had 2 hours notice, right? There's gonna be a day where I'm not going to have 2 hours notice. And I've lived in a state where once again, they've just come a knocking on the door, surprise middle of the day, could have been the worst day ever. And nothing is put in, no clothes are put in the laundry baskets. No, nothing's put away from dinner or whatever. And someone's coming knocking on the door. All right. So because I want grace for those moments, those surprise, I'm just dropping by in 5 minutes moments, I try to, when I do have notice, really clean it up because I want it to not look like we're a giant mess, okay? But listen, we really are trying. So people out there that aren't foster parents, we really are trying. We try to keep it clean as much as we can. But boy, oh boy, if you've done the caseworker scramble, the social worker scramble, you know what I'm talking about. It is like a tornado of cleaning. All of a sudden, everyone's got mops and brooms. And so anyway, that was our reality this morning. And that is why I look like a scary apparition. I don't know. It is what it is, okay? So I'm trying to do this all on one, not needing to be edited shot here because I don't have time. It's a busy day, and now we have this to worry about. So I just wanted to get this out there real quick because I know I'm not alone. And listen, I don't think you're alone. I think you've been in these shoes before yourself, a lot of you, and I just wanted you to know if you've been there, if you know the sheer adrenaline rush that comes with this, with both excitement and fear, just worlds colliding, then you know what I'm talking about. Because it's one of those things. We love caseworker visits in a way because we like to know what's going on with cases and we like to check in and we like to see how things are going and what's the next step and how's court looking for some of us that may have court dates coming up in the future. But at the same time, we know it's going to do a couple of things. It's going to rile everybody up, which is a whole nother video. We'll get to that some other time. But it's also going to mean that you need to dash to clean and make it look like you're sort of decent people that clean up after yourself. And I love my babies. I love all 10 of them to bitty pieces. But I tell you what, once again, they can tear up a house, all right, in moments, in sheer moments, okay? And this is where being a military family, by the way, I just want to squeeze this in there for all you military families. This is where being a military family comes in handy because with such a large family and because my kids can just tear up a house, we do have an expiration date on houses. Like we hit about that 3-4 year mark and we're like, we're gonna need to move soon or we're gonna need some renovations. So anyway, that's worked in our favor. I'm just throwing it out there. But anyway, you guys, you're loved and you're so appreciated. And if you have not seen my videos before, please subscribe, like, comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say about your foster care journey. This channel is all about us sharing our journeys with each other and me sharing my journey with you as former foster youth, myself, and also as a foster and adopted mom. So by all means, comment. I'd love to hear what you'd love to hear about and what my experiences are about. And I'm no expert, but I will tell you what, I've become a pro at the Social Worker Scramble. All right, you guys have a good day.